Well, it's been 3 years since my last collection of this. Now, it's time to finally do an update. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are finally doing the update to the Disney Pixar collection here, which I've had several requests for over the past few years, and since years recently came out, I decided now's the time for me to finally do this collection update here, because a lot has happened since my last one, which was almost 3 years ago. In fact, it was about I think it just 3 years minus 2 weeks to be exact. From what I remembered, as I checked the date on my last version one of this, like the day before I recorded this here. So that's why right there, which is kind of pretty good timing if I do say so myself. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before 2022 is over, and if you do, then I appreciate it. But yeah, anyway, we'll just get on with the collection here, which most of the stuff here is not changed too much, but like the first films leading up to Toy Story all the way to Toy Story 4 have the 4Ks in them, have DVDs in them as well, because I put them in there, which you'll get back in a sec. Speaking of Toy Story, here was my VHS copy I have since I was a kid here with, had this in for years, and we found it up a few years ago when I was hidden somewhere a few years ago, and I decided, what the heck, I'll just keep it, even if I have no use for it at this point, because I don't have a VCR anymore. But yeah, so that's the VHS version. Now on to the 3D Blu-ray version of Toy Story. Right here with, got this off of eBay here. Let's cover in the case separately, because if you can see, it's in like a different style underneath here. Here, it's in like a semi-later style before the 4Ks came around for Pixar. But yeah, there's 3D Blu-ray here, normal Blu-ray and the DVD. You get, reason why most of the films leading up to Toy Story all the way to the Toy Story 4 or have the DVDs in them is because most of these leading up to Toy Story 4 I've had on DVD copies of, so I figured, what the heck, I'll just put the DVD copies in here just for the heck of it. And yeah, from pretty much onward and then past that, there were no DVDs in them. So we got the 4K and the Blu-ray right there, and I already used the code in there, so no point in showing that off. Well, for some of the later releases here, I did not use the digital code, but I did use the insider's code for. Now for the first of the new releases I have not shown in this collection, which is A Bug's Life. Here, so this came out on the same day as Monsters Inc., Monsters University, Wall-E, and Up. Here, so 4K, Blu-ray, and the DVD. Disc 1 from the collector's edition here. Because disc 2 would have the grasshoppers on it if I had the 2-disc collector's edition, which I don't have it, and no need for it. But and next is Toy Story 2. I find it interesting how on the side here, there are 4 Ultra HD Blu-rays in black, while for everyone, all the other ones, it's in white. But I guess they just thought, I don't know why, but you can see how the writing on all the other stuff on here is white, but not really sure why, though. It's an interesting question, but oh well, just a tiny thing, but not really a big deal in the long run. The 4K, Blu-ray, and the DVD, and this is kind of the new style that they were doing for the releases here. Just like a colored background and the character actually in color and the title in white. But hey, at least it's better than the ones they've had before where it was just the one character and a digital and Blu-ray on them. So I'll give it credit for at least doing something a little better. And now for the only release here that's not got on the Blu-ray release, it's Buzz Lightyear Star Command, The Adventure Begins. And so it's the only release that never gotten a Blu-ray release from Pixar, but yeah, so, and the only compilation of this show has been released. Sad. I don't know if don't think the rest of the show will be coming to physical media anytime soon, but oh well. Maybe Disney Plus one day, but at this point that's not happened yet. And it's weird because there's also several shows that have not gone released on Disney Plus yet, like House of Mouse, for example. Oh, I could name on a few more, but yeah, I don't want to do that because that'll take too long. And next is Monsters, Inc. Here it, again, this came out the same day as Bugs Life, University, Wally and Up, and to this day I'm very glad I picked these up on day one they came out, because it was then like the beginning of March of 2020, like pretty much right before the pandemic kicked into high gear. And yeah, it's a good thing I did. Yeah, there's 4K underneath this is a bonus feature Blu-ray, and take this stuff out here, and there is the Blu-ray for the film, and underneath is the DVD, which is actually my childhood DVD, and that's the word brown on there. Not really sure why that is. It's probably just because it was someone's favorite color and they decided to draw it on there, but if that is true, then why didn't they just draw it in brown instead of in black? Oh well. And another reason why I want to keep the DVD for this version here is because the full screen credits are only on that DVD from what I remember. It's not even bonus features on some of the later, on any of the other disc. Which kind of sad, but oh well. And now for Finding Nemo, which I did a Let's Play on the GameCube version video game of this earlier this year, along with 2 other ones. And so, yeah, that was quite a fun Let's Play I did. Did even if it was kind of short and quick. Okay. It's the 4K. It's the bonus Blu-ray. If I were to, I would try to get cases that don't have the stack disc, but yeah, that would take a costume, but I don't think it's worth it to get the Blu-ray for the film and the DVD. Yeah, so yeah, and have back music playing in the background just to make it more interesting instead of it just being it's my voice is all you hear. And next is The Incredibles. It was on 4K. One of the first ones to be released on 4K. I think it was the third film to be Pixar film to be released on 4K, and yeah, it was. Couldn't think of it because it was Cars 3 was the first, then Coco, and then this to promote hyped up for Incredibles 2. Yeah, there's the 4K, the bonus feature Blu-ray. So they just reused that one Blu-ray from the first Blu-ray release of this, and there's the DVD, and of course the Blu-ray that actually put new artwork on it. Yeah, next is Cars. Then recently Cars on the Road came out, and yeah, quite enjoyed that that little show. It's only 9 episodes, but hopefully there is a season 2 coming for that. To like McQueen and Mater trying to get back to Radiator Springs or something. Hopefully they do not run into the speed demon. But yeah, so yeah, I was gonna rewatch all Cars films leading up to that, but I just didn't have time to, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. But oh well. Next is Ratatouille. Definitely would love to see a sequel to this, even if it isn't handled too well, or at the very least just a TV show on Disney Plus. Because that's always a good substitute. A nice little, what is the word? Just better than nothing, I guess. Then, and next for the Pixar Short Films Collection, Volume 1 here, which, yeah, as you can see, this has a slipcover on it, because same with Volume 2, as you can see there. Yeah, with last collection video, this and that did not have slipcovers on them. Because, like, it's a funny story, because earlier this year, I went to, like, a vintage stock store, and I saw that they had Pixar, this and that, with slipcovers on them. And I was like, I gotta pick that up, because then there will be the last of the Pixar releases I needed with slipcovers. And yeah, now all of them do have slipcovers, which is great, and some of these are pretty rare now, and it's hard to find them slipcovers, let alone ones that are in good condition, which I don't really mind if they're dented up or something. Like, as you can see here, there's a dent up there. But I don't really mind if they're perfect or not. The cases are a little bit more important to me than the slipcovers. In fact, coming up with these next two here, Wall-E, it's actually coming up to that here. So we open up the case here, as you can see here. Well, yeah, up here, as you can see, it's a little bit cracked there, damage there. But meant to get a new case for this, but I don't know, I just have not gotten around to it yet. But who knows if I ever will. And then, yeah, that's Blu-ray in the 4K. Let me just take this off out camera here. The Blu-ray with the film and DVD. Oh, I kind of wish I kept that custom case thing of Wall-E on DVD I had, which I showed in my first 2017 collection video. Because it was kind of cool. Because even if it was just kind of playing with that colored title, but it still would have been cool if I did kept that. And next is Up, which it's like, it's got a little semi-sequel of like some shorts. It's on Disney Plus, which, yeah, it was better than nothing, I guess, than a sequel. Yeah, as you can see here, there's another bit of damaged stuff here. As you can see, this part's a little ripped. See, I think it's fine on the inside. It's the 4K and the Blu-ray with the bonus features. Then it's the Blu-ray with the film, and then underneath is DVD. Yes, oops, drop that. And now you can see the code there, but I don't remember if I used the digital code or not, but if you wanted, then you could just pause the video and read it and type it out. But I already used the insider's code, so I know that for a fact. Then next we have is Toy Story 3, the first of the sequel era, as I guess some people like to call it. But is that sequel era done? I'm not sure yet, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, I do remember when I picked this up, the Blu-ray disc with the film on it had a crack in it, so I had to pick up a new copy. Luckily I didn't have to pick up, instead of picking up a new copy of the 4K, I decided I'll just pick up the Blu-ray by itself. Print of this, because you know, when this 4K came out, were first 3 Toy Stories, they also made Blu-ray and DVD only prints of them. So that's what I did for the substitution of that. So I didn't have to get a new 4K. Next is Cars Tune, Vader's Tall Tales. Quite nice. See, it's a little kind of on the shorter side things, but it's really good content. So I guess for that price, I guess it's worth it, even if because I think this costs like $20, and it's only like 40 minutes. It's oh well, since the content's really good, I think it's worth it. Yeah, unless you already have Disney Plus, but yeah. Well, since I do, I just figure I better just have physical media than on Disney Plus. That's just my opinion. Next is Cars 2, which, yeah. Yeah, again, people do still think it's the weak voice Pixar film out there, but I certainly don't think so. I certainly think the next one is my least favorite. I still do really enjoy this one. It would have been a good point cool if they actually referenced some of the points in this movie and Cars on the Road, but I don't think they did. They did, then they're just well hidden. And I might have to rewatch the show again just to see. And there we go. Yeah. Now it's back in here, and yeah. Apologies if this all seems a little too zoomed in, but oh well. Well, it was the best I could do at the moment. And the last one for this first stack here is Brave, which still is my least favorite Pixar film today. Which, yeah, I did know someone who thought Cars 2 was the worst, but no, they thought WALL-E was the worst, but then they changed their opinion, realized, no, this is much worse. It is worse than that. It's good, because now that means they got smarter. At least that's just how I see it. Yeah, but, yeah. And so, yeah, Blu-ray there, and DVD underneath. And I'm not saying Blu-ray and DVD and 4K or bonus Blu-ray for all of these, because then it'll just get a little too repetitive if I just keep saying that over and over. So, that's kind of why here. That's first stack done. Just slide that back into place here. Like so, and scoot this over a tiny bit. And like that. And now onto the second stack. Now with Pixar Short Films Collection Volume 2, and has a little sticker on here says includes student films and filmed by directors John Lasseter, Andrew Stanton, and Pete Docter. I was almost tempted to rip that sticker off, but I was like, I'll just keep it for this. It's in very shiny green on here. Here, so it does look very nice on the slip cover. And yeah, the Blu-ray does not have a play all. Well, same with the DVD, but it has the fast play, so that's one way you could say that it has a play all on it here. But oh wow. Well, I guess that's kind of okay. I don't really mind it too much, but some people may not like it too much. I'll just set that right there. Now, the last of the 4Ks that I had to get, before choice that I had to get before the pandemic was Monsters University. I did see the TV show Monsters at Work, which is kind of pretty much a sequel to Monsters Inc., which ironically takes place, funny enough, it takes place between the point where Sully says laughs and the point where Mike makes a kid laugh. Yeah, because that's kind of cool, and who knows how season 2 is going to play out, because not sure when season 2 is going to be coming out exactly, but hopefully it's next year. Not then, oh wow, well, we're just going to have to wait and see. But, and of course the DVD's underneath you, and put those all back in here. And now take a little detour from the films. Here for some of those TV specials here, like with the Toy Story of Terror. If you saw my last collection of this, you would know that I had Pokemon, the Macario, and Mystery of Mew in here as well, but since then I've moved it into a different place, and recently put in something else, which was a DVD version of this. Not like I needed it. But I figured, what the heck, I'll just put it in there. You know, even though it doesn't come with a DVD. But I just felt like it would still be cool if they would have put it in there since I already did it with That Time Forgot here. Since these are meant to be Halloween and Christmas. This one's wasn't meant to be Halloween, but this one's meant to be Christmas themed because like you can see the lights. I don't think I've ever watched these around Halloween or Christmas, which I should probably do that this year. You know, just for fun. Who knows how that would go? Yeah, Blu-ray and the DVD is in there, and now we can resume the films here. Scoot up a little bit here. Now for Inside Out, which recently this film it was announced that this film is going to be getting a sequel in 2024, which who knows how that's going to be. It's funny because I've always kind of wanted a sequel for this, and now I kind of got my wish for it, but now I just want to see sequels or at least a TV show for Disney Plus for Ratatouille and WALL-E, because once those get at least a TV show or a movie sequel, then I'm good. Enough for that. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that they said that it's going to have new emotions introduced in here, which is interesting, but because, yeah, if you watch the film through, you'll see why it kind of was the controversy or something. I'm not sure, but it's kind of confusing. But when you think about it, when you say adding new emotions, but oh wow, we'll just have to wait and see how the film turns out, because we don't know much of it other than the fact that it's coming out 2024. Next is The Good Dinosaur. Don't really have much else to say on this, but yeah, got a nice artwork on there. Got the 4K Blu-ray and the DVD. If I wanted to, I could have gone all out and tried to put the 3D Blu-ray in here, but oh well, I don't have a 3D player, so that's why I don't have any of the films on 3D or that are Toy Story leading up to Finding Dory here. Well, most of them gotten 3D Blu-ray releases except for Bugs Life, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and WALL-E. The only films that have not gotten 3D releases up until this point. Right here, because pretty much after that, they started switching over to 4K. Here, which I think is much better works better than 3D, because, well, in terms of having being able to have accessibility to play it, well, yeah, here, because you need like a certain player or something to play the film on 3D player, well, you still do for like 4Ks, but, it just, well, yeah. For free, I just find it more easier for 4K than 3D. But that's just my opinion. And this Cars 3, my first 4K I ever purchased. But one of these came all the way from San Francisco because I got it while I was on a trip there a few years back. Well, yeah, it's 4K. Yes. Blu-ray bonus and the Blu-ray for the film, and then the DVD. It's now almost at the point where we were catching up to newer stuff that I didn't get, that came out after I did my last collection video. Here, just like 4 more releases left to go here. Next we got here's Coco with. I remember when the film Soul was coming out, I was watching all the Pixar films leading up to it. And yeah. Who knows if I'll do that again for another film. But the problem with that is, the longer I wait for another one, the bigger the watching all films leading up to that's going to take. Because a new film comes out each time, or a new each time we get a new release or something, but yeah. And yeah. So going up through here and doing that. Now onto the long-awaited next sequel here that says "Worth the Wait" on the back is the Incredibles 2 here. Yeah, wait. I don't think I told the story on how I got this 4K. Well, I was going to Target to pick this up, and I was on my way there. It was kind of late, and then I saw some people who knew me, and they offered to give me a ride over there, and they came with me, and yeah, then they gave me a lift home, and it was quite nice that they did that. I would say their names, who they were, but I don't remember them, so yeah, but I did thank them though, so it's good. And yeah, good eater, and put that back in there. And now for the last of the short films collections here, which is the Pixar Short Films Collection Volume 3 here. I don't know if they're gonna make a Volume 4 or not. But I don't know. I don't think a Volume 4 is gonna happen because the fact that most of those shorts are just being released on Disney Plus now, as opposed to being put on the films. So that's my guess on why we're not going to be seeing a Volume 4, but maybe we will, who knows, but because like starting with Toy Story 4 and past that, they stopped including short films right before the film actually starts. So that's my guess on why, and it was Toy Story 4, and I know I said back in my last collection Pixar collection video here, was that I thought this was the best Toy Story, but it's actually not. Feelings about it gone down, opinion on it gone down a bit. Still like the film though, nonetheless. Sure, I certainly got teared up during that ending, and since then the bottom part of the locking the case here broke. That's okay. Here's the 4K, the bonus feature Blu-ray, DVD. I mean the 4th Blu-ray for the film, and the DVD. I don't belong here. I just don't have the energy for it to have it wasn't the teaser with 4K right now, so that's why. And now, on out is the new stuff films that came out since my last collection video. First is Onward. Right here, this is the Target exclusive, because for some reason they did not include a slipcover for the regular version of this. I wonder why. Yeah, and also going forward from this on, there were no DVDs I put in here because and bottom part of this case is a little broken too, but yeah, and the code in there, feel free to use that. But yeah, I already used the insider's code, so no point using the insider's code for that. And the Blu-ray for the film's there. No DVD underneath, but I have seen what the artwork looks like. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm actually show this art book here in here that Target book came with. Stretch a little bit here. I feel like I should have put something behind me to make it a little more easier for me to do this. But yeah, show this little book off real quick. Just leave it there for a second and you can pause and read it. Yeah, kind of cool book. I've not looked through this too often. But yeah, pretty, kind of cool book. It kind of makes me wish I picked up Target exclusive for all of these. But, oh wow, I just kind of prefer the regular version. And, yeah, so going with all this artwork here. Just trying to grab onto the next page here so we're ready to move on. Yeah, overall, Onward, I do think it's one of the better modern Pixar film, modern original Pixar films. Yeah, when I saw it first time, I was amazed by it. I've not watched it in a while. I should rewatch it again. I mean, it stars Tom Holland and Chris Pratt in it. And I think Chris Pratt's going to be in the new Mario movie, which I think the teaser is supposed to come out in just a few days from now, so who knows how that's going to turn out. If we actually will hear Chris Pratt as Mario. If we do, then that'll be... I have a strong feeling that will be the case. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Who knows how it's going to turn out. And that's probably going to go crazy over that, like, or something, I don't know. It's just all speculations or stuff at this point. I mean, but, yeah. So, almost done with the book here, and, I think that's supposed to be a lithograph that is exclusive for Disney Movie Club, or something, but not sure. But I'm not a member of the Disney Movie Club, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, that's onward. Now on for Soul. I remember I picked this up at Walmart when I was getting my second vaccination shot. And yeah, it's a good thing I did. Did too, because I got to pick this up. I then got the second shot, and I still need to get the booster, you know. And, I mean, yeah, so I think it's okay film, what it is. Not the worst Pixar film out there, but, oh well, it's okay for what it is. And yeah, no DVD underneath, so no point in me taking the DVD out. But, yeah, luckily I think the next few films that after Soul are better than that. First we got here was Luca, but it was a pretty good film. Yeah, I remember to pick this up at half-price books because I saw it there. Was like with the slipcover, I was like, hey, I'll pick that up, and it saves me the trouble of having to buy it at full price at Target or something. And yeah, only one Blu-ray this time, and not a bonus feature Blu-ray. It's always kind of a surprise now, is to see that for a Pixar release, because most of the time they have two Blu-rays, one with the film and one with bonus features. Even though it is more efficient just to have it on one and saves disc space. Yeah. Next we have is Turning Red. It's the last two, this and the next one I've picked up at Target. It's it's Turning Red. I think this film's a little better than Luca in my opinion. And plus, if I were to pick up the Blu-ray version of this, it would have came in a red case, which I honestly want to pick up. I still want to get that just to have the red Blu-ray case. And it's not the first time I've seen a Blu-ray in a different colored case. I mean, like, the Incredible Hulk came in a green case. You see, here we have an advertisement for Disney Plus. It's in here, so that's cool. Nice to finally advertising that. It's 4K Blu-ray for the film and Blu-ray bonus features on there. And then, funny enough, this takes place in the year 2002. The film does, Turning Red. And so it's films. So I guess you could say the events that took place here are 20 years old. Even though, even though none of that is real. And now on to the final film here, which is Lightyear. It's kind of a sequel, but not really. It's just a spin-off film of Buzz Lightyear. I still think it was a good film nonetheless. But I do prefer Toy Story 4 over this. It's because at least that film had heart put into it and got me teared up. Well, this one didn't really, but I still thought it was pretty good and enjoyed all the references that they put in here. And there was the 4K with Zurg, so not today, Zurg. And it was Buzz with his companion's Cap Socks. Yeah, I got Chris Pratt here, which I think he did a good job voicing Buzz instead of Tim Allen. I think he did a pretty good job voicing Buzz. Not too far off from Tim Allen, but yeah, I think it was a pretty good job at doing Buzz. So yeah, I'm not too upset that Tim Allen didn't get the star in Lightyear, but close enough. You know what? Chris Pratt's impression is as Buzz is good enough for me. And that's pretty much it for the collection in here. Here, as you can see, trying to adjust this here just right, and not really the best way I'm doing this now, but close enough, I guess. Yeah, this is the update to my Pixar collection here. As you can see, quite a lot has changed since then. I have the slipcovers for all of them here, and we'll be getting all the future Pixar films that come out, even if I don't end up liking them, because so far I know there's 3 that are upcoming ones. Next one is coming up is Elemental, and there was another one, but I don't remember the name of it, and Inside Out 2 is a third upcoming one I know of. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to when those films come out, and we'll be checking them out and buying the 4Ks when they come out. And so my next collection video will be probably the Thomas and Friends collection, because I've been getting requests to do an update on that, so that will be the next collection video. But until then, we'll have Let's Play of Battle for Bikini Bottom ties over till then, so see you all next time.